Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie. They had us. We weren't defeated, but they had us.
Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite Goddess, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 11:06 in the evening, and today is Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. How are you? And I hope you are doing well. Let's take it slow kasi late na ako ngayon nakapag-vlog because I'm doing many things on I did many things today, so trying to fix everything. That's annoying me. So ayan, we're going to read page 255. So continue na lang natin to, and later on, i-continue ko yung next page, pero I have to cut it to post it and for you to see it. To hear from me pala. So, when he wished to write about the particular plants and flowers that had obsessed him as a boy, he would drive to the country and spend hours lost in observation, trying to get at the essence of their uniqueness and at what had fascinated him, so he could recreate the original sensation for the reader. Fictionalizing the Count to Montesquieu or Monteki, I don't know paano pinopronounce yun. So as a character named Carlos, a notorious homosexual, he visited the most secretive male brothels in Paris that the Count was known to frequent. His book had to be as real as possible, including graphic sex scenes. For things he could not personally witness, he would pay others to supply him gossip, information, even do some spying. As the book grew in length and intensity, he had the sensation that the social realm he was depicting had come alive within him, and filling it from the inside, it would flow out of him with increasing ease. He had a metaphor to explain the sensation, which he included in the novel. He was like a spider sitting on its web, feeling the slightest vibration, knowing it so deeply as the world he had created and mastered. After the war, Proust's book continued to be published, one volume after another. Critics were completely astounded at the depth and breadth of his work. He had recreated an entire world, but this was not simply a realistic novel, for much of the work included discourses on art, psychology, and the secrets of memory and the workings of the brain itself. Proust had delved so deeply into his own psychology that he had made discoveries about memory and the unconscious that seemed uncannily accurate. Going through volume after volume, readers would have the sensation that they were actually living and experiencing this world from within. The narrator's thoughts becoming one's own thoughts, and boundaries between narrator and reader disappearing. So, when you are reading a book, you kind of like digest it in your system consciously, subconsciously, especially when you finish it. So, that's how you learn a lot, and that's how you experience the experiences of the author, or the characters in there, and it's kind of like you are immersing on that um experiences too, or dreams. So it was a magical effect. It felt like life itself. Straining to finish the volume, especially guys pala kapag sobrang realistic. I mean, kasi realistic things are hard to digest, or it's a hard pill to swallow, or it's the things that happening on the reality that is really um difficult for the common to understand. So ganon. So kasi humans love illusion. So, the point of which the narrator would be finally able to write the novel we have been reading. Prowse was in a hurry. He could feel his energy waning and death approaching. All through the publishing process, he would make the publishers stop the printing as some new incident he had personally witnessed had to be included in the book. So, meron pang idadagdag. So, I'm seeing parang it's an application. I don't know if it's actually real or if you have to subscribe for the app. When you like take a photo of the book, it actually reads for you. So it's a good thing actually. It's a good thing. Especially if you are not like me who actually wants, the hard copy. If you are someone who just loves to listen, 'di ba? It will be really good for you. Kung kung okay naman siya. But I think it's somehow true. I-check nyo na lang guys. What app is that? I'm just, nasa-scroll ka lang siya. So now, sensing himself near death, he made his female attendant take some final notes. He finally understood how it felt to be dying, and he had to rewrite a previous deathbed scene. It was not psychologically real enough. He died 2 days later, never to see the full 7 volumes in print. So, no, marami siyang ambag. Even in his death hours, in her deadly hours, or, the time, iniisip niya pa rin yung the book that he was, publishing. So, here's maiksi lang to. I mean, here's a keys to mastery. So, Cook Ting was cutting up an ox for Lord Wenhui. This is marvelous, said Lord Wenhui. Imagine skill reaching such heights. Cook Ting laid down his knife and replied, "What I care about is the way which goes beyond skill. When I first began cutting up oxen, all I could see was the ox itself. After 3 years, I no longer saw the whole ox, and now I go at it by spirit and don't look with my eyes. Perception and understanding have come to stop, and spirit moves where it wants." So that was from Wang Tzu. He's an ancient Chinese writer, 4th century BC. Taray, before Christ. So, ayan. I'll just be posting this one, and we're going to continue in a bit. Okay, so kalmahan nyo lang dyan, guys.